This is cycle 3, week 13. We are going to learn about great artists this next 6 weeks for this cycle. So just introduced that's what we're going to do. We're done with Tin Whistle, and now we're going to study art from the folk, romantic, realist, and pop art. So a couple different styles of art. When we learn about an artist, we're going to learn 3 facts about them just for the kids to try and remember something rather than giving them a super long biography with a bunch of words. We'd rather just give them a general idea of kind of what they did and why they did it and some things that shaped their lives. And we are going to try and remember those facts then about that artist. Our first one is, her nickname is Grandma Moses, and she's going to be from the folk art. I talk a little bit in the script about what folk art is and what it is about it. And then in your, some of you have blue, some of you have red, but these folders in the right-hand side in the front should be your pictures for each week. It should have your cycle and your week number on it. I'm going to say this every single week because it just makes next year and me putting these back together at the end of the year so much easier. Please put the paperclip back on and put the sticky note back on, because then I don't have to do it, and then it's just organized for the next person and the next cycle. So Grandma Moses's nickname was Anna Mary Robertson Moses, and I'll let you guys just read the facts, but the cool thing is that she started painting when she was in her 70s because her husband died and she was really sad. So I think it's a great story to say, it's never too late to try something. What we're going to do for our art today is that she has a quote that says, "I paint from the top down, from the sky, then the mountains, then the hills, then the houses, then the cattle, and then the people." Well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do exactly that. So these, let's see, I have it. To remind the kids, week 1, we saw this picture really big, and we looked at the lines, the oils, and circles and all that from this. I think everyone had that picture. Maybe everyone had different pictures, but we talked about Grandma Moses. So so you guys can talk about this. It's going to correlate to the facts that I have, but what we're going to do is we're going to take, for the older classes, you might want to actually use one of these pictures, probably this picture, or the second one, this picture. This one might be a great one for intermediate and even the bigger classes, and they can get some more details. And so each class is going to get this big sheet of paper, 22 by 28 sheet of paper, and you guys are going to try to draw it, but you're going to draw it from the top down. So normally, we'd start with a house or a mountain, but we're going to draw the sky and then the mountains and then the hills. So what I'm thinking is that you can have one kid go up and draw some of the sky, and then the next kid can go up and draw, I guess I'm saying draw, I should say paint, some of the sky, and then the mountains. So anyway, it's just going to build on each other, and then at the end you're going to have one finished product for your class that we can then display at the end of the year program for all of the parents and grandparents and whoever's coming to come see kind of what they got to do. Your supplies, in this blue tin, you'll have paintbrushes. You'll want to get those out. You'll have some Dixie cups for paint and for water. And then your paint in your bin. If you need more paint, let me know. I've got a bunch, and I think everyone else does too, but if you need any, let me know. So that's kind of it. Just kind of let it go with your class. I know for the younger kids this is going to be too much, and so I think at that point just try and draw a sky, try and draw some hills, try and draw, some people or some cattle or whatever. If you don't want to get into paint, you should have a set of permanent markers that you can use, but I do think that the paint's going to give you a little bit more option for stuff. So that is it. Good luck.